Hey guys, it's Josh with Project Idea again, where we put ideas into action. Today, this is not your typical video. Today, I just wanted to do a quick fix video on a TV. I have had some issues out of my Westinghouse TV that I have back here. I use this one as my monitor, and here for the past month or so, it's given me a lot of trouble. And what it's been doing is it will, like when I power it off, it will not come back on. The only way I could get past that, I looked it up online, and you can actually unplug it from the power, hold the power button in for 20 seconds while it's unplugged, and then after that, leave it off for about a minute or so. Just let it set unplugged and all that. You can plug it back after that and hold the power button in for about 20 seconds more, and then you can push the power button and it'll come back on. That's what I ended up having to do, and it was like a puzzle every single time. Sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't, and it was getting very frustrating. I even got to the point where one day I took the whole thing apart, trying to see if I could find where it might have a short or something like that, because that's what some of the videos that I had saw on YouTube were fixing. But since then, I did something different, and it's worked. It's worked ever since. I can actually go over here and power it off with the remote and power it back on with the remote, and it works just fine. Key is with the remote. But I'll show you what I did. On the remote, there is, and this is after you do get it powered back up, there is a menu button. And on the menu button, if you click on it, it comes up to this screen here. If you go over to where it says Setup on the screen, you can go down to Restore Defaults. If you go to Restore Defaults on this and click it, it's going to ask you for a password. Most TVs will do this. They'll have a restore default settings, and they usually have a password from the manufacturer. I found out what the password for this one was. It was literally just 4 zeros. And I hit enter, and we go into a basically restore everything back to default settings mode. Just working in a lot of computers and IT type stuff and those kind of things, I've learned that some of the best fixes are simple, and a lot of times restarting a system or restoring it back to default settings helps a lot. So I go through the quick setup, time zone, language, and I set it up for my home, and then quickly set it up. I've got it for my DVD player and computer, so I just set it up that way and have HDMI 1. That's all I did. And I never touched the button on the screen itself, because honestly I'm afraid that if I do that, it's going to end up going back the same way it did before. Use the remote every single time after that. And I'll show you. I can power it off with the remote and power it back on, and you can already see the red light is coming on. Takes this TV just a few seconds to come up, but it is powering back up. And every single time it works fine. I'm glad. So hopefully this will help somebody, because I had a time trying to find any information on trying to get something to work with it, and I was really excited when this worked. So I hope you guys like this video. I know it's not your typical, build video for me, but again, I wanted to put this out there to try to help people, and you don't have to throw that TV away, possibly. I mean, I'm not saying that it's going to work for sure, but try this first anyway. There could be other issues too, and there are some good videos out there showing you some other things you can do, but try the simple fixes first if you can. And I think this is one of those simple fixes. So I hope you guys like this. Give me a thumbs up if you do. If you've not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. It's probably in red if you've not subscribed yet. And there is also a bell icon right over from that. If you click that bell icon, you will be updated on my videos when I release a new video. I try to release a video every week, preferably on Tuesdays. That's typically my release day. So I hope you guys like this, and thank you. Bye.